Denmark, a tiny country tucked away in northern Europe, boasts a history as grand as its Viking ancestors. Don't let its size fool you. This nation has witnessed empires rise and fall, leaving an indelible mark on the world stage. From fearsome seafaring warriors to groundbreaking designers, the Danes have a knack for making a big splash. So buckle up as we journey through time to uncover the secrets of this little kingdom with a fascinating past. Denmark's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and a healthy dose of Scandinavian pragmatism. It's a tale of conquest and creativity, religion and revolution, all interwoven into the fabric of this unique nation. So, grab a Danish pastry and settle in as we delve into the remarkable history of Denmark. Prepare to be surprised, entertained, and maybe even a little bit envious of their excellent work-life balance. After all, this is the land of Hygge. Long before sleek furniture and minimalist design took the world by storm, Denmark was a land shrouded in prehistory, a place of mystery and untamed beauty. Imagine a time when woolly mammoths roamed free, glaciers carved the landscape, and the air was crisp and cold. The first intrepid hunter-gatherers called this land home, navigating through dense forests and open plains. We're talking way back, around 12,000 BC, a time when survival was a daily challenge. Denmark was starting to thaw out from the last ice age, revealing fertile lands and new opportunities. These early inhabitants, the ancestors of modern Danes, were tough cookies. They braved harsh climates, hunted wild game, and crafted tools from stone and bone. Over time, they slowly transitioned from a nomadic life to settled farming communities, cultivating the land and domesticating animals. Fast forward a few millennia, and these early settlements evolved into a more organized society, with established villages and trade routes. By the Iron Age, around 500 BC, Denmark was teeming with skilled artisans, traders, and yes, even warriors, who crafted intricate metalwork and built sturdy homes. This set the stage for the dramatic chapters to come, as Denmark's society grew more complex and interconnected. Little did they know, things were about to get a whole lot more interesting with the arrival of some adventurous seafarers, with a penchant for horned helmets, the Vikings. Cue the dramatic music and longship sound effects. The Viking Age, spanning roughly from the 8th to the 11th centuries, was when Denmark truly made its mark on the world stage. These fierce warriors, with their iconic longships and thirst for adventure and treasure, set sail to conquer new lands, leaving a trail of both terror and admiration in their wake. They weren't just about raiding and pillaging, though. The Vikings were also savvy traders, explorers, and surprisingly skilled artisans. They established trade routes across Europe and even reached North America, centuries before Columbus. They brought back new ideas, goods, and stories, enriching Danish culture. And let's not forget one of Denmark's most famous Vikings, Harald Bluetooth, who united the Danish tribes and lent his name to a certain wireless technology we all know and love, or occasionally struggle with. Talk about a lasting legacy. Cultural blossoming that would follow in the Renaissance. Section 5. Renaissance Men and Women. The Renaissance, that glorious period of artistic, scientific, and intellectual awakening, wasn't just an Italian affair. Denmark too experienced a cultural boom. Think of it as the 16th century equivalent of a Danish design explosion, but with more ruffs and codpieces. Castles were transformed into elegant palaces and universities were established, nurturing a new generation of thinkers and artists. One of the most significant figures of this era was Tycho Brahe, an eccentric astronomer who built an impressive observatory and made groundbreaking observations of the stars. His work paved the way for future astronomical discoveries, proving that Danes weren't just about conquering new lands, they were also mapping the heavens. The Renaissance in Denmark was a time of intellectual curiosity, artistic expression, and a growing sense of national identity. Little did they know that a new era of challenges and triumphs awaited just around the corner. Section 6. A modern Denmark emerges. The 18th and 19th centuries were a time of great change for Denmark. During this period, the nation experienced significant transformations that would shape its future. The country went through its fair share of turmoil, including wars, revolutions, and economic upheavals. These events tested the resilience and determination of the Danish people. The loss of Norway in 1814 was a major blow, but like a true Dane, Denmark dusted itself off and focused on building a modern, democratic society. This setback became a catalyst for change and renewal. This period saw the rise of industrialization, urbanization, and a growing sense of social consciousness. Factories sprang up, cities expanded, and new ideas about society began to take root. Danes were at the forefront of social reform movements, advocating for workers' rights, women's suffrage, and education for all. These movements were driven by a desire to create a fairer and more just society. Think of it as the era of Hygge meeting social justice. The Danish concept of coziness and well-being was intertwined with a strong sense of social responsibility. This period laid the foundation for the welfare state that Denmark is known for today, where healthcare, education, and social safety nets are considered fundamental rights. These reforms ensured that every citizen had access to essential services. It's a testament to the Danish spirit of community and their belief in creating a just and equitable society for all. The values established during this transformative era continue to influence Denmark's policies and culture to this day. Section 7. Hygge, Design, and a Legacy of Cool. Fast forward to the 20th and 21st centuries, and Denmark has cemented its reputation as a global leader in design, sustainability, and that elusive concept of Hygge. This Scandinavian nation has seamlessly blended tradition with modernity, creating a unique cultural fabric that is admired worldwide. From iconic furniture and stylish homeware that grace homes around the globe, to innovative architecture and sustainable urban planning that set new standards, Denmark seems to have cracked the code for stylish and mindful living. Their approach is not just about aesthetics, but also about creating spaces that promote well-being and harmony. But it's not just about aesthetics, it's about creating functional spaces that serve a purpose. Danish design is rooted in functionality, simplicity, and a deep respect for craftsmanship. Every piece tells a story of meticulous attention to detail and a commitment to quality. And then there's Hygge, that untranslatable feeling of cozy contentment, warmth, and connection that has become synonymous with Danish culture. It's a way of life that encourages people to slow down and savor the moment. It's about embracing the simple joys of life, the warmth of candlelight, the comfort of good company, and maybe a slice of freshly baked cinnamon bread or two. These small pleasures are what make life truly special. Denmark's journey through time has been marked by both triumph and adversity, shaping a nation that values resilience and innovation. But through it all, the Danes have emerged as a resilient, innovative, and remarkably content nation. Their ability to adapt and thrive is truly inspiring. So, the next time you're feeling stressed, remember the Danish way of life. Take a page from the Danish playbook, light a candle, grab a friend, and create a cozy atmosphere. And embrace a little Hygge. It's a simple yet profound way to enhance your well-being. After all, life's too short not to enjoy the simple things. So, why not make every moment count? Embrace the Danish way and find joy in the little things.